I'm out in Aspinwall, about 8 miles north of Pittsburgh, and I'm going to be doing some kayaking today. I'm going to be doing kayaking through the locks, which I've never done before. A company called Three Rivers Outdoors Company. They are hosting this event. I saw it on their website, so I thought it might be kind of cool to check out and kayak through the locks. So I do have my my rentals already taken care of, and they're just going to go over a few basics of how to do it before we get on the river. And the river here is about 0.2 of a mile across, so I have to get across the river, and then it's only a half a mile down before we hit the dam, so I got to get across the river before I go over the dam. So yeah, I better go find out. We'll take a closer look at the river, but I don't want to take my phone on the river, so I dug out my old GoPro. I found out a way to Bluetooth it to my phone, so I'm gonna be filming the rest of this probably with my with the GoPro. It's a little bit jumpier than I'd like, but better than dropping my phone in the river. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna be going down through the locks, and then the change of plans was after we were gonna get the shuttle back up, but we're gonna come back up through the locks and come back up upriver on the way back to here. So no shuttle involved in this one. And yeah, I guess beautiful day for this. I got my sunscreen on, ready to go. And let's get to it. Okay, here's the boat launch. There's where I rented the kayaks right there. This is River something Trail Park. I'll put the name down below, I can't remember. So yeah, here on the Allegheny River. It's only about 9 to 10 feet deep. But so there's the Highland Park Bridge out there. And as you can see, there's those red things going across the river, if you can see them. But the dam, or the lock I should say, is on the other side. So I got that much space to get across the river before I at least hit those barriers. I got to go get my PFD and find out what else I need to know. I know I got some friends of mine that were trying to do this. It was already booked for this one, so here are the other dates that they're doing this. And there's Three Rock. Well, apparently the way they got these lined up, with the seats facing uphill here on the ramp, it looks like we might be backing into the water. No kayaking beyond bridge. Well, they gave us this package here with the water trail map. We'll check that out after we're done. I'm just gonna put it in my car. So looks like we're getting pretty close to getting started. Give us a whistle. I already have one around my neck, so I don't need that. And there's a lip balm in there. Unfortunately, for being a beautiful Saturday, there's no other boats on the river, so hopefully we won't have to wait at the locks. It's been a while since I've been in a kayak. Kind of getting used to the feel of this again. But, I don't know if this boat's gone through the locks or not. I assume so. But yeah, not much traffic on the river. So our plan is we're going to go straight across the river on the upriver side of this old railroad bridge. Once we get across, then we'll head down the other side of the river to the locks. We're just kind of getting everybody into the water first. Just kind of wait for everybody to get out here. Here's an old trick I learned from, found out the hard way from the Allegheny River kayak camping that I did about 5 years ago. Is to I get blisters on this part of my thumb, so I got it taped up with some lubricant tape. So once we get into the locks, I don't know if we're all gonna grab onto the rope or just everybody's gonna grab onto each other's kayaks. We'll find out when we get in there, whatever the lock master wants us to do. And he said we have 75 feet of rope here. We're not gonna need all of it because we're only gonna be dropping about 10 feet in water level. But he said when we come back upriver, when they fill the lock back up, it's going to get a little bit choppy in there. And we're waiting for this boat to go past, and then we'll shoot straight across the river. There might be 1 or 2 boats trying to get through the locks right now. The lockmaster knows we're coming, so when we get down there, we have to wait for a green light, just like a traffic signal. Just wait over here in the shade. The Highland Park Bridge up there. Well, I was wondering how they used to do this before boaters had cell phones or even radios. I guess radios. There's a bell, like an alarm bell you can ring by hand when you get up there. It's supposed to be somewhere. There's an alarm bell you can ring by hand up there. this nice spot to hold on to while we're waiting here. This boat's just sitting here idling, so I don't know if he's going through or not. So, Will's going to check and ask if he's going through or not. I think we should be listening for an air horn. It'll be our signal to start heading down that way. The lock is opening up for that boat that was sitting there idling. I don't think we're going to be allowed to go through at the same time. I think we're going to wait at this narrow, very narrow strip of shade to sit in over here along the way. Hold on the best I can. Will is the leader up there in the blue shirt. He just yelled something, I couldn't hear it, but everybody started paddling, so I don't know. Get down that way. I almost didn't see these fishing lines. Anyway, I guess we're just chilling now. Alright, we just got the air horn. That's our signal to go. Alright, we're headed over to the left side wall. We just got one rope and everybody's just holding on to from there. We did go about, that was a good 12 feet down. Okay, here we go. There's another boat that was waiting to go upriver. And we're going to wait for them to get done with going upriver, and then we're going to catch the next one going back up. There's the dam. That over there, I believe that's called 6 Mile Island. 6 Mile Island. So we're going to go chill down here just a little bit so they don't think, the log master doesn't think we're waiting. I mean, we are waiting, but probably about 20 minute wait or so. That water did not drop very fast. We only maybe went down about, I don't know, a foot every minute and a half or 2 minutes. So maybe a little bit faster than that. It wasn't terrible, but I can't imagine what a wait this would be on like a busy, like Memorial Day weekend or, you know, July 4th when the river is just packed with boats. 6 Mile Island over there, it looks like people are camped over there. I don't know if there's a private sites or whatever, but I know Sycamore Island is just up around the river bend. I'm going to try to camp up there one time. I know it's legal, you have to get reservations. And then there's no bridge or nothing, you have to kayak out to it. And the original plan was to head over there to that boat dock over in Sharpsburg, and then we were going to get a shuttle back upriver, but yeah, I guess Friends of the Riverfront or Three Rock, one of the two, decided to change it to a round trip, which is fine with me. Shady spot to hang out and wait right here. I don't know, I looked up the something, U.S. Geological or whatever. This is the last of the locks and dams before you get to downtown at the point. And I believe the Allegheny River has, I don't know, I want to say there was 7, 8, 9 of these on the Allegheny River. But I think this one's just called lock number 2. I think the Allegheny River, they just number them lock number. This is lock number 2 for some reason. Maybe there was an original one downriver further at one point. I don't know. I think a lot of people just call this the Highland Park Dam. Now, when we get back into the locks, I'm going to point out on the left-hand side as we're going through from this direction. On the dam side, there's a big hole. Like it's deliberately put there, obviously, but it's on the upriver side of the river door, and you can look right through it and see the water dropping over the dam. So yeah, I would stay away from the river side of the locks if at all possible, rather than accidentally going through that big opening. That's Lavender up there. She's one of kind of the other people in charge here. She's going to pull the cord to get a hold of the lock master. Although she's been trying to call, so I don't know. Maybe they're not answering. So I don't know if you can see because I can't zoom in with this GoPro, but there's water pouring out both sides at the bottom of the doors and a little bit through the middle. But I don't know if that's the normal flow rate or whatever.
Yeah, so the only reason why I think...
Well, there's the rope you pull to get a hold of somebody. She said it's kind of hard to pull. It sounds like a doorbell. Okay, open sesame.
So let's try and get out of their way so they have clear.
They're going to have the right of way, so I need to get out of their way. Alright, so we got multiple hookups this time.
Alright, everybody got somebody? Yeah.
He dropped the rope down to me, or dropped the hook down to me, and I am hooked on. Looks like I'll be getting my line. Either hand it to me or I gotta pull it down myself. I guess I gotta pull it down. There's that big opening where you can just see the dam is right there. We got a barge coming directly toward us. Yeah, I'm gonna wait here in the shade for this barge to go by. We got the Vernon M. Island. We have a little bit of waves to go across here. Let's do it. Alright, well that was pretty cool. Just some things to keep in mind. I found out just some things I learned today about going through the locks is once you get in, it's maybe at 20 minutes to a half an hour from the time they close the door to the time they open the other end. And I can imagine how busy this would be, how long it would take to get through just waiting for traffic on both sides during a busy weekend. Something to keep in mind is when you do, even I think if you take just a boat through or a kayak, you have to bring your own rope. About 75 feet of rope is what they gave us. I'm not sure that the lock people will give you a rope to use. Maybe they do, but we all brought our own, so did the people in the boats. I say thanks to 3 Rock for hosting and Friends of the Riverfront. Pretty cool event, and yeah, just something different, kind of unique thing to kind of spend a nice Saturday doing. And that's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching.